Hello YouTube, Devil Sketch here, back with another tutorial, and this time it's gonna be a tutorial on a request. Actually, a request I got a long time ago, and the request is actually two requests. It's a Great Snake statue and a Medusa statue. I don't believe it was the same guy who requested it, but I think I said back then that I wanted to do sort of a combined video. I think it was actually in the viewer request video I talked about this. I wanted to do a combined video because in my mind Medusa statue was half snake and half woman, and obviously with that funky hair. And with that hair, I think I did something quite ingenious. At least I thought it was pretty ingenious. I said back in the viewer request video that I would probably have a lot of trouble doing the hair, and I did. I tried with wall, I tried with cobblestone, I tried with stairs, I tried with so many stuff and nothing looked right. And then I thought, you know what, let's try this. And what I tried was cobblestone walls, actually mossy cobblestone walls, because it got that green effect, but with that sort of blackened, grayish stone segmented stone in the texture. It just looks so great. So this is the finished result. At least I think this is the closest you're gonna get to Medusa's hair in this size in Minecraft. And I think it actually looks okay. I think it looks pretty cool. I think it looks so good that I might do a couple of these statues here and there, because I think it looks pretty cool. I think it would look equally cool if you did the entire statue in stone. So no well, at least so it looked like stone. So no sandstone, just all gray. I think it would look pretty cool, especially with that mossy hair. Or you could just do varied cobblestone walls and mossy cobblestone walls to get that decayed mossy effect. That would look pretty cool, I think. So definitely recommend that. And I did this snake as well. This is a thin snake head, and I know that real snakes have fairly thick heads, actually, something more the lines of this. This just didn't work for me. I tried it. You can do it if you want to. If you like this, if you want it to have a more realistic look, you can do this. But it just didn't work for me. I thought it looked bad. And I think this looks way better. And you know what? It's just a statue, and people are gonna get what it is, even though it's not, let's per se, realistic. I do usually like to keep my statues grounded in realism, but or at least inspired by realism. But for this design, that just didn't work. So I skipped it there, and this is the result. And I think it looks pretty good. So what we'll do is we'll do the base model, because the base model is the same on these two statues. I think it cuts off here and then it changes for both of them. And we'll do one of each, actually. We can take a look at the base model over here. Ignore that part. The base model is a perfect circle, perfect circle. So it's I think it's a 9 by 9 circle. So these are 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, and I did that just to make it easy to remember the build, and just really the pace of the build, so you don't do it wrong in the future if you want to do multiple. Or at least if you want to do multiple, I assume you have Welded installed and just copy paste, or use MC Edit, whatever. Both fine programs, except that Welded you can do it in Minecraft, and MC Edit you have to do it outside Minecraft. But maybe you find that easier. I don't care. Let's get started with this base design. So, like I said, it's very, very simple. But even though it's very simple, I am constantly gonna use these as references, because I just can't remember the entire design. Yeah, I just can't remember the entire design. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. There we go. And the first thing we can do is actually cut up a hole. Let's say it's supposed to be over there, so right there. Good. And what you can do is you can paste 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't think that is right. I'm just going to use that. Yep, that is right. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's just do that. And then you can fill this up as well, and fill this up, and you can fill this up, and you can put a block there, a block there, and a block there. There we go. Now that is essentially the base. I know it's a bit thicker here and there. Actually, I want to throw in a block there as well, just for good measure. There we go. That is that. Now what we need to do now is the layer on top, and this is a bit tricky. So I'm definitely going to refer to this a lot. So let's just take a look at it, and I think the first part is fairly easy. So what you want to do there is place a stair like so, and do it like that as well, and then stairs on the back side. And then I think it's supposed to be a full block, and a full block as well like so, and a full block and a full block like that. And then a stair like so, and a stair like so. And I'm just gonna revert back to this and look at it. That was a full block, and that was a full block. Yep, that is very good. And then a stair like so, and a stair like that. And then actually stairs like so, stair like that, stair like that. So essentially the same design. So we're just gonna revert that, and then 1, 2 there, and then on that back right there. Good. I'm gonna leave that right now because I may want to change that. I'm just gonna delete that. You could do that as well. So let's put a stair like so, and stair like that, and we're actually gonna keep that like that, and do that. And I think full blocks, because here the snake's body is gonna turn, so we'll just do that. I think that works out pretty good. Great. I'm just gonna look at this over here and look at all the stuff that I probably did wrong. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Let's see. Okay. Before we move on, let's just fix the underside of the snake's body. So we'll just stay like so. Stay like so. You could do this if you want to. I actually don't like that, because if you look at the snake, if you look at pictures of snakes, you'll see because they're soft snakes. Snakes are very soft. When they lay on the ground, the body's going to be flattened. Well, that kind of makes sense, like a balloon on the floor with water in it. It's going to flatten out because of all the mass, the weight on the snake's body. So this, in my mind, actually looks more realistic, because it looks like its body is being flattened out. But just having these small round edges on the sides, just give it that fine detail that makes the snake look realistic. So I would recommend doing that instead of something like that. You can experiment with it. If you like this better, you can do it. I really don't care. But yeah, it's just an option, and you can do it here as well. But I'm just gonna leave it like that. And let's come around here and do the same there. Don't do it here. Well, actually, you can do it here, but don't do it here, because the snake's tail is going to be thinned out here. So I would definitely refrain from doing that. And let's do it on this side as well, and let's do it like that, just to vary it up a bit. Cool, now we got that. Now let's create the end of the tail. Now the end of the tail is a bit different. Let's see, we're gonna use some slabs, and I can see I already made some changes there. So we'll just do some stuff on the fly. So we'll just put some slabs out here. Let's see, we can do something like, so we'll just delete these and put in 2 there and 2 there, like so. I think that actually works out pretty good. But we can't do, let's see, if I just put in a stair like so. Would that work out? I'll just take a quick look at what I did over here. So I did that, and that I think actually works better. So we'll just delete these as well and put 2 blocks up like that and flatten this out like so. And I think that actually works out better. Now I would switch these two around actually and put a slab here. I think that works better because that way you get that centric line, sort of the top point of the snake's body, snake's tail. Let's say essentially it's both, going down the middle rather than the side. I think this is more centric to the middle because it's close to this part. Just small detail. Small detail. Really not that important, but something that I very much obsess about. Okay, so let's take a look at the back. We got this shape here with some upside down stairs like so. So we'll just replicate that and do this, this, and this. And we'll also do it in the front because the front is gonna look pretty cool. And I think you can raise it up like that. I would actually do that. And perhaps there as well. I don't really know. I think that is pretty good, yeah. Although I did change it over here, I think it's gonna look okay right there. I did do that. Let's just take a look at this. You know what? Switch these around, and let's just do something like this instead. I'm not quite sure. I think this will work out pretty okay. So let's just put out some. Let's just fill this out with some nether bricks. There we go. You can obviously do whatever color you like. Maybe you want to use some wood or brick. Brick could look cool to do kind of a copper snake. Those exist. Those exist. So definitely keep that in mind. Okay, so I think we're slowly getting close to the breaking point where they differ. I think we could do one more layer and then it's stop. So we'll just do the first stair out. So we'll do a full block like that and an upside down stair like so, and full block like that, and a full block on the other side as well, and then a full block, and then a stair and a stair. And I think that is right. At least I hope it's right, because we want that S curve. Very much want that S curve, especially over here at the snake. But you can see the Medusa statue has the same with the belly going out here. Let's say it's the belly. So I definitely want to capture that. So if we just do that, so 2 blocks there and a stair like that. I don't know why I just repeated that, but I did. And we can delete that and just put a stair like so. You want to orient all the stairs towards the center of the snake's body. So maybe this would actually fit better like that. I think it actually fits better like that because you get that curve going up there. If you don't want to use this video as reference all the time, use those tips. Sort of just think, I want to orient all the stairs towards the center of this. I think that's going to help you out a lot actually. I'll just make a day. There we go. Okay, so that was the first layer, except we need to put some upside down stairs. Like, oh, not there. There. And I think that is pretty good. Okay, so we got the base model there going fine. This is going to be a long tutorial, but you know what? It's for a good cause. Okay, so now I've just copy pasted the base model so we can do the 2 statues separately. So I think we'll start off with the snake statue because that is by far the easier one. What we'll do here is, I can see that is wrong, but that is okay. We'll do a block up there, a stair like so, and a stair that way. And then we actually need to put up 2 blocks like so. Actually, it's only 1 block. I just know, no it's not. Something's wrong. Okay, I know it's the fail. So a full nether brick, and then a stair like so, and then a full block, and then a stair like that. That should be better. Great. And we'll just fill this up and put a full block like that, and a stair like so, and a stair like so as well. I think that is very much right. Yeah, I just put this breakpoint in right here, just to not make it completely I think diagonal, because that really breaks up the more organic shape of the snake. So I definitely recommend doing that. And how you do that is you just remove that and just place a slab instead. It just gives you that break in the other very straight shapes, and it just makes it a bit more organic. You may not like it this way, and it's just a tip, really just a tip. Okay, fine. Let's move up with this. So we'll just move up, I think, like that. So 4 blocks on top, and we'll put in a full stone brick like so, and a stair and an upside down stair to create that throat of the snake. And let's just put in some full blocks like that, and a slab, and a full block on top, and a stair to create the eye. You might want the eye to be further back. I like it there. I think that's a pretty good position for it. And let's just take a quick look. And then a full block like that, and another slab on top, and a stair like so, and a stair like so, oh, and a stair like that, and a full block. There we go. Now we got that nice S-curve, and we'll just go to the other side and fix that side. So what you can do that, you could do the same thing. I think in this case it will actually look better if you do the same thing. So just something like that. Yeah, exactly like that. And now we got our great snake statue. And in my mind, I think it looks pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with the design. You could do bits like this, just throw in a slab like that, just to curve it up a bit more. I'm just gonna leave it there. I think it looks good. Again, just detail, detail, detail. You can really obsess about these statues, or at least I do. So yeah, let's do the Medusa statue. Now the Medusa statue is, I don't want to say a bit more tricky, because it's essentially just a statue design with the snake's body on top. So it's actually exactly the same design. So you're actually just going to do exactly the same stuff. So let's just put it in a full block like that, and an upside down stair like so, and a full block like that, normal stair, and a full block, I think, yeah, a full block like that, and a full nether block like that. And we'll just do the same design. So 1, 2, oh no, sorry, what, like that, and then like so, and a stair in like that. I will do the same on the other side, a full block and a stair like that, and just fill this up. And let's do the same thing that we did before. So a slab here and a stair like so, just to get that breaking point. Now what we also want to do is we're going to want to put in a stair like so, because our upper body is a bit more, is larger than the snake's head. So we want to put these in for support pieces you see right there. So that is just an upside down stair like so, and another stair like that on top, and we'll do the same on the other side. It's actually this way, and a full block and a stair like that. There we go. And then we need to create this back thing. Let's see. We have the body resting on this. It's only a 2 wide body. The body's only 2 blocks wide. Not wide, thick. This is the thickness. So I'll just look at some details right there. Good. Okay, so let's grab some upside down stairs, and the rest should be easy. If you watched the female statues video, you should know this, and I should too, although I'm having a bit of trouble remembering right now. Okay, so we just need some materials. I'll just grab some materials from over here, and we'll need that as well. Great. So let's grab some stairs and place them like that, and then this to combine them, and then we actually need these and these like that, and then a full block like this, and just carry that up to right there, and then you can put in a stair like so, and that will be the breasts of this woman over here. And let's just put some stairs on each side. There we go, and stairs like that, and stairs like that. That'll be a breastplate going down, forming this weird armor thing. You could replace the block with something else, like black stairs if you want, like that. You could really do whatever you want, but you know that. And yeah, of course we need this, and then a full block like that, and a full block like that, and an upside down stair like so. And let's just create the head, so that is one like that, and a stair like so, and an upside down stair like that. Yep, very good. Now let's do the arms before we do the hair. So the arms are very easy, just a regular stair like so, regular stair like that, and then a full block on each side. Now I chose to give her a bow. I just think that fits Medusa. That's certainly, I think, what most people associate with Medusa is the bow. So we'll just give her this hand. So I gave her black, what do you call that? Wristbands, whatever. And an upside down stair like so, just to curve that in, just to give her something. We could do that. I think we'll do that. That works pretty good. And we'll do, let's see, upside down stair like that, and a full nether block like that, and a full block like that, and we'll just do a quick bow design. So we need some walls and some fence. Something like that, like that, like that. Oh, and like that, like that, and like that. There we go. Cool. Okay, now we have reached the more interesting part, just after we do the quiver. Now the quiver is very easy. We just need to grab this and this. There we go. Oh, that was wrong. Okay, that's okay. So 2 full blocks like that, and that is too low. So let's do that and 2 full blocks like that, and I think that works out better. Hopefully, yeah, that works out pretty good. So I'll just grab this block in here, which is a moss stone and mossy cobblestone wall. There we go. Now I actually want to grab this cobblestone stairs, which is just I use for sort of having the hair go down, which I think is fairly nice. So we'll just put that on each side, and we'll replace this in the middle with a mossy cobblestone block. And we'll put a, oh, I don't know if that is supposed to be there. It is not. So I'll just make a day. We're creating the hair now, which is a bit more interesting, I think. At least it's the most interesting part here, because it's the more difficult one. So a full block like that. So, and cobblestone walls there, and a full block on top, and then walls here, here, and there, and then on each side as well. And this is actually the idea that I got from when I did the crown way back. That's really where I got the idea from. So one idea leads to another. Isn't that great? And another one there, another one there, and another one there. And there we got it. Isn't that amazing? I think it's pretty cool. I really love this statue, and I'm definitely going to use it in the future. This one I like as well. I definitely want to try it out different colors. I also want to do a more, I think I want to do an even larger statue. Maybe another statue in a death grip with a snake, with maybe its mouth open trying to eat the guy. I think that would look very cool. But anyways, here you have them. I really hope you enjoyed this video, rather long video actually. And as always, I thank you guys so much for watching, and bye.